Just want to know this morning, are you about that life? That is merely existing, going through the motions and just getting by? Are you about that life? Having fun but still empty. Hanging out but not fulfilled. Enjoying yourself but something is still missing. What life are you about this morning? My beloved in the Lord, there's another kind of life than just merely existing. Another kind of life that's available to all of us than what we have. It's a kingdom life that's completely different from anything you have ever known. And I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. You can be a believer but not live in the kingdom of God. A kingdom life is a new world order that flips the script on the way you think, the way you talk, the way you act, the way you react, and the way you live. A kingdom life is concerned with pleasing God instead of pleasing people. Somebody needs to write that down. A kingdom life is concerned with pleasing God instead of pleasing people. A kingdom life seeks God first and allows him to lead them and not try to lead God. A kingdom life isn't concerned about who is getting blessed around them because they know God has not run out of blessings. A kingdom life isn't satisfied with where they are right now or in any aspect of their life because it's constantly desiring to learn, to develop, and draw closer to him, to hear his voice more clearly, and to love him more dearly. A kingdom life is about the kingdom, and that's the life that all of us need to be about. Can I keep it 100 this morning? All the gospel writers, Luke is my favorite. Luke is my favorite because Luke likes to show us how God is on the side of those who don't deserve his blessings, who don't deserve his grace, and who don't deserve his favor. You remember, Bible readers, that Luke is where we find the lost sheep, the lost coins, and the lost sons. And can I tell you why I like Luke more than Matthew, Mark, and John? It's because its emphasis is helping us to see Jesus and his connection to sisters. We are in Sisters Month, aren't we? And so Luke, more than any gospel writer, is a special friend to women. With over 42 passages about women and 23 which are unique to Luke. There is a noticeable difference in Luke when he defends and reassures. Maurice, what's going on? All right. There is a noticeable difference in Luke in which he defends, reassures, and assures sisters. May I take the time to tell you about this sister named Anna? Names mean a lot. And this sister's name is translated from Greek to mean grace. Church folks don't know when to shout. If I had more time, I talk about grace. It's a gift that we don't deserve. It's God's unmerited favor. And I just want to remind someone this morning that you can't work your way into grace. You can't feed the hungry into grace. You can't clothe the naked your way into God's grace. You can't help the homeless into God's grace. You can't treat people nice into God's grace. You can't serve your way into God's grace. You can't tithe your way into God's grace. You can't offering your way into God's grace. Grace is simply God's passionate love in action, freely given to us even if we don't deserve it. And I don't know about you, but my name is John, but it should be translated as grace because I'm here because of grace. I'm living because of grace. I'm riding because of grace. I'm living because of grace. I'm a father because of grace. I'm in this church because of grace. And I think I got about 11 more people know something about grace. Your name needs to be grace because it was amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved the wretch like Anna is given a role in society where women were seen as second-class citizens. She is called a prophet. one who receives revelation, one who interprets oracles, and one who has special insight into what God has to say. You remember, Bible readers, that there are only 6 sister prophets mentioned in the entire New Testament. And here this sister has no husband, no visible means of income. And the text mentions nothing about children, and a sister without a child is less valued in this society. Amen. But Luke lifts her up as a prophet, with a title to share with her testimony. And can I dig a little deep into the life of this sister? Notice, if you will, she was only married for 7 years. And her husband died, and she has never remarried, and she's been single for 84 years. That's a word for the single sisters in the house who don't have any children, that God still has his hands on you regardless of what the rest of the world says or thinks about you. And I just need someone to post this real quick. For every single sister in the house, you are a whole, complete person, even if you don't have a man in your life. I want to say that one more time. Maurice, turn these big monitors up. I just need you to know that you are a whole, complete person, even if you don't have a man in your life. I want to help a sister this morning who is struggling being single. It's not a badge of shame. I want to encourage you this morning, even if you don't have a date on the next Friday, even if you don't got a date to the next wedding you get invited to, even if you go to the Christmas party by yourself, every single sister in the house needs to know that being married is not the pinnacle. It's not the apex of life, because there are a lot of married folks who are really roommates, sharing bills, hanging out in separate sections of the house with very little interaction. Now, sisters, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that your man is going to show up next week. I ain't going to lie to you and tell you your boo is around the corner. I ain't going to lie to you and tell you if you lose weight, your husband will come and show up. I ain't going to hoodwink and bamboozle you, but I did come to tell you this. Please exercise and go to the doctor, not to get a man, but to take care of your body, because the body is the temple of the Lord. Please go back to school and get a degree or get another degree to get the promotion and start your own business, because the Bible says where there is no vision, people shall perish. Please get rid of all the negative people in your life. Take their numbers out of your cell, delete their names off of your friend list, and surround your people with folks who got dreams, because people who got dreams will always never hate on your dreams. Please handle your business and know that every sale doesn't have your name on it. You ain't got to get every new pair of shoes, but if you see